In this video, we're going to talk about left hand technique and how you can increase the speed for your left hand, because oftentimes when it comes to trying to play faster, usually it's a right hand problem, but sometimes it can be a left hand issue. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys 3 exercises that you can do for your left hand to improve its kind of overall mobility and its overall speed. So the first thing I want to talk about is why is the left hand slow, basically. And usually there's a couple reasons for that. One is just you have too much tension, right? The more tense you are, the slower things tend to move. And the second thing is that you might just be overworking, right? And you might not even be aware of this, that when you play your left hand, you're just pushing too hard, you're working too much, and that is actually making you slower. I myself am very guilty of the second one, especially because it's like you practice so much and you get used to that feeling where it becomes unconscious and you're not aware that you're pushing too much, but you are. And so that's what I want to address in this video is your left hand speed. So here's the first exercise. This first one is really important because you might overthink it and think, oh, like, this is such an easy exercise that I'm not even going to do it. Why should I do it? But I would say don't overlook this one. So the first exercise I'm going to give you is called the pressure and release exercise. And we're going to take all of our fingers and place them on the 3rd string, okay? 1 finger per fret. Let's go in 5th position. It doesn't really matter what position you are, but let's say we're in 5th position. And I don't want you to press the string down just yet. I just want you to set your fingers on top of the string very lightly. Then all I want you to do is just press the string down and release it, okay? Press the string down and release it. And I just want you to feel how much pressure it takes for you to push the string down. It shouldn't be a lot, and it should feel actually quite easy. And this is such a simple exercise, but it's really powerful because it allows you to realize how little effort is needed to push the string down, okay? And you can do this on all the strings. You might notice that on the bass strings, maybe you have to press just a tiny bit more because they're thicker, right? But this is mostly like an awareness exercise. So just take a second and really try to understand how much effort it takes to press the strings down, okay? So it's just the pressure and release exercise. And I want to remind you too, when it does come to left hand technique, remember, the movement is just this, is the movement that you make when you make a fist, originating the motion from the large knuckle joints here, okay? To play guitar is to do this. The second exercise I want to give you is, let's call it, I don't know, the buzz exercise. And this has to do with your touch, because anytime you see a guitarist who has a really good left hand, you might notice that they just have this touch with their instrument where their left hand seems to just flow almost effortlessly, right? And it's because they've mastered the touch, is what I like to call it. And basically, to start off, what I want you to do is just lightly place your finger on the string and pluck, and we're slowly going to increase the pressure until we can get a buzz sound. Okay, right there. So all I did was I'm just slowly increasing the pressure. But when you get the buzz, it shouldn't feel like you're pressing that hard. It should feel like you're pressing fairly lightly, actually. Once you get the buzz, you know that you just have to press a fraction more to get a clear note, okay? So that is the first thing. It's just becoming aware of how little you need to press. Once you find that point, now I want you to try to intentionally buzz every single note, okay? This is much easier said than done because in order to get the buzz, you have to press the perfect amount, right? Because we're not trying to play the note clearly, because I could press really hard and play the note clearly, or I could press lightly and play the note clearly. But to get a buzz, if I press too light, it's going to sound muted. And if I press too hard, I'm going to get the note. So if I can precisely play with the right amount of pressure to get a buzz, I know that I've kind of mastered the control of how much I need to press down, right? So that was too much. So I know that I need to lighten my touch a little bit. And I would just go with all my fingers, okay? You can pick any string, doesn't matter what position, and try to buzz every single note. That was good. Good. Okay, you can go to the next string. Let's go to the third string. Okay, and the main goal here is to just become aware of the amount of pressure that you need to get a buzz. And then to make the note clear, we just add a teeny tiny bit more weight, and then you've got it. So really, this exercise is about, like I said, it's about increasing the awareness, but more so than that, we want to gain that touch, because like I said, any really good player that you know has this phenomenal touch, and that's what this exercise is about, is finding the right touch, essentially. And once you find that touch, that's going to help increase your speed, because your left hand is not going to be overworking. Your left hand is just going to be doing the minimum amount that it needs to do, okay? So the third and final exercise is going to combine all those elements, and all we're going to do is simply start in first position. I'm going to have one finger over each fret, and I'm going to play this pattern. It's going to go 1, 4, 3, 4. That's the first half. 1, 4, 3, 4. The second half is 2, 4, 3, 4. Okay, and I'll put that up on the screen so you can see it. And then that same pattern repeats. So it goes 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. We do that twice. Then I simply just slide it up a fret and play the same pattern. I go up a fret. And you're gonna go all the way to the 12th fret, okay? Really make sure that you focus on not over pressing. You're keeping the left hand relaxed, and you're just pressing with the minimum amount necessary, okay? If you practice that, it's gonna help increase your finger dexterity, and I would highly suggest you practice it with a metronome once it becomes comfortable, and you can use that as a speed exercise to help increase your speed and touch with the left hand. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you to those of you who left a vote on the community tab saying that you wanted to see more technique videos. Leave a like and subscribe, and also let me know what kind of videos you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.